let's go do the screwdrivering thing. Okay, so we have the screwdriver. We're gonna come over here. Yeah. I don't know why that's doing that. You know what? I know what I need to do. Hold on a second. Time out. Here's what we need to do. Dink. And bam. Now, Aribo or Aribo or whatever is a moderator, and his link posts won't be a problem. There is a door. There is a go to turn on. I think that this is probably where we go to turn on the automaton. This door is locked. Hey dude. What's up? Can we talk and this not be a problem?
Hey you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
I can't steal
you broke
if it's
into my
not
train,
if it's not
assaulted
yours.
my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, I guess this
And
isn't
just because
Hans.
you like them, you decided to steal them?
Yes.
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything
Got an
is now in
automaton
place.
pianist?
You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now, all I need is her...
Am I her?
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, the director of the industrial city of Komkoltsgrad. Or what is left of it, at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
Why are
I
you a
didn't
jerk?
choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit this place.
I repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
God damn it.
And what brings you here?
I'm lawyering
Like I said,
all
a
over this
stupid
place.
mechanical hitch.
Didn't you hear me? I'm a lawyer, and I'm lawyering. That is what lawyers do.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize her? Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
In my
Who is
factory!
she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only
1 second, Justin.
Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Once she finds out that I have done all this for her.
Oh, yes.
When she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made. Then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her.
Maybe I could travel all over the world to try to find her.
Why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer, then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Click, click. Oh, that's the shrine there.
This whole story is completely nuts.
Okay, so this guy built this freaking factory, and this Helena is going to want to sing there because he spent all of his time building this factory and has a shrine to her. Yes. Crazy. And look at his freaking mask he's wearing. It's like a luchadora. Okay, Justin, in regards to not being able to see anything, I don't know what that's all about. It probably has to do with the fact that this game is older and older games tend to have issues with full screen. I know that I actually have to run it differently with my XSplit player to stream on Twitch. I am streaming on Twitch right now, so what I would recommend is going over to my Twitch page to watch the stream. If you can't see it on Steam. It wouldn't surprise me that you can't see it on Steam, just because it's an older game. So, there you go. I don't want to really ask the help. We know what he wants. We'll ask him if he knows where Hans is.
An automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is.
No, technically you pieced
I
that
admit
together, too.
that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design.
Intricacy.
A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ.
Oh, wow.
I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton
on his huge
secretary.
organ.
I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg?
Vorarlberg.
Yes. Or maybe...
Chicken.
I don't
intricacy.
know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
Yeah,
My
all
dear,
one of them.
One thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long, long ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, I think that has to do with the fact that this is an older game. It's live and running, but with no image. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's...
When you stepped
I've never
on the
seen
train,
anybody
you were
join
trespassing on
that one
private
before,
property.
so...
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope so. And fast.
What
Please, excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
a jerk. So, this guy... my train shows up in his station, and suddenly he feels like he owns it. So, already crazy. He's built a shrine for this Helena. Also, you know, not entirely crazy, because there are people who are
Seems
fans.
this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Okay, well, maybe somewhere else. So not entirely crazy. I mean, some people, you know, do that. So it's still doing it wrong. Everybody tells me I'm doing things wrong. My guess is we're probably going to have to go in here to find like a dress or something of Helena's, and then we're going to have to fake being Helena, because there's no way we're going to be able to wander around to freaking find Helena. Oh, and we could probably take maybe yep, there's a dress, but I can't interact with it, so let's go ahead and go over here. There's another dress and another dress. So far, nothing else. You're doing it wrong. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah. Beat the guy up. He's an old guy. Okay, he probably can't. Yeah, we are saying to beat up old people in order to take back things they stole from us. All right, let's look through this. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike gathered for the 9th Voix d'Or Festival in Voice of Festival. In Brussels, the young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer at the tender age of 20. Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. Oh, it's broken. The voice. Probably because they kept it in a book. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people, all three of them, for a series of recitals with piano performed in the factories of our great republic. After Kiev, our diva